Penubuhan Institut Teknologi MARA (ITM) pada tahun 1967 memberikan lembaran baharu kepada dunia pendidikan kaum Melayu dan Bumi Putera apabila ITM mula melatih dan membuka ruang bagi melanjutkan pengajian di peringkat yang lebih tinggi. Menyedari pentingnya pendidikan tinggi peringkat sijil dan diploma, ITM terus memperluas dan menambah bilangan kampus-kampus cawangan di seluruh negara. Kampus Dungun di Terengganu adalah antara kampus cawangan ITM terawal di Semenanjung Malaysia yang ditubuhkan pada 1 Julai 1975 di Suragate. Fasa pembangunan yang berterusan sejajar dengan perkembangan bilangan pelajar dan program yang ditawarkan, ITM Kampus Dungun berpindah ke kampus tetap baharu di Surahujung pada 1982 sehinggalah ITM dinaik taraf sebagai Universiti Teknologi MARA UITM. Kini, UITM Cawangan Terengganu berdiri teguh di pesisiran pantai Teluk Gadong dan di kaki Bukit Bau menjadi kota ilmu buat hampir 5,000 orang pelajar yang mengikuti program peringkat diploma dan ijazah sarjana muda. Kampus Dungun menempatkan 5 fakulti iaitu Fakulti Pengurusan dan Perniagaan, Fakulti Perakaunan, Fakulti Pengurusan Hotel dan Pelancongan, Fakulti Kejuruteraan Elektrik, dan Akademik Pengajian Islam Kontemporari. Fakulti Pengurusan dan Perniagaan dan Fakulti Perakaunan menawarkan program-program dengan kepakaran ahli akademik dalam pelbagai bidang seperti pengurusan, pemasaran, keuangan, perakaunan, pengurusan operasi, keusahawanan, pengurusan maklumat dan teknologi pejabat dan pelaburan. Fakulti Pengurusan Hotel dan Pelancongan turut menyelah dalam melapangan industri pelancongan dan perhotelan di samping melahirkan ramai bakat kulinari muda yang berjaya. Program-program diploma dan sarjana muda yang ditawarkan menumpukan kepada liputan luas industri pelancongan dan perhotelan. Hotel UiTM Dungun menjadi satu platform terbaik bagi pelajar merasai suasana pembelajaran melalui pengalaman seperti di alam kerjaya sebenar. Fakulti Kejuruteraan Elektrik menawarkan peluang kerjaya yang lebih luas dalam bidang teknikal maupun profesional. Ini dibuktikan dengan keupayaan graduan untuk menguasai bidang seperti elektrik dan elektronik, sistem, perangkaian dan komponen komputer, telekomunikasi, kuasa, fabrikasi dan semikonduktor, malah menjangkau hingga ke bidang minyak dan gas. Akademi Pengajian Islam Kontemporari UiTM Cawangan Terengganu mencitap sejarah apabila berjaya menawarkan program pertamanya iaitu Diploma Muamalat dengan kemasukan pelajar bermula sesi pengajian akademik Julai 2018. UiTM Kampus Kuala Terengganu yang terletak di Cendering merupakan kampus yang menempatkan Fakulti Sains Komputer dan Matematik. Fakulti ini menawarkan program peringkat diploma dan ijazah sarjana muda untuk hampir 1,300 orang pelajar. Sejajar dengan keperluan sumber tenaga manusia dalam revolusi perindustrian 4.0, UiTM Terengganu komited untuk melahirkan profesional dalam bidang sains komputer dan teknologi maklumat. Makmal Data Raya atau Big Data Lab mendedahkan para pelajar dengan inovasi dan teknologi baharu untuk kelestarian masa depan menerusi analisis data dan maklumat yang lebih besar menggunakan kepakaran statistik dan matematik perkomputeran. Kemudahan asas yang lengkap dan serba moden seperti makmal komputer, perpustakaan, kolej kediaman dan pusat pelajar serta persekitaran kampus yang mesra memberikan suasana yang lebih kondusif untuk para pelajar menumpukan perhatian di bilik kuliah dan aktif di luar waktu kuliah. Kampus Bukit Besi yang terletak bersebelahan dengan Tasik Puteri, Bukit Besi Dungun memberikan suatu pemandangan yang berbeza bagi penghuni kampus ini. Keindahan dan kehijauan taman rekreasi serta kebiruan air terjun Tasik Puteri menggambarkan kesegaran ilmu yang ditawarkan di kampus yang sinonim dengan jolokan Kampus Rekreasi Bukit Besi. Kampus yang mula menerima pelajar pada Jun 2013 ini menawarkan program bagi Fakulti Kejuruteraan Kimia, Fakulti Kejuruteraan Mekanikal dan Fakulti Sains Gunaan. Kampus ini memberikan tumpuan dan fokus kepada satu cabang baru dalam kejuruteraan mekanikal apabila bidang seni bina laut dan pembinaan kapal menjadi tunjang kepada program ditawarkan oleh Fakulti Kejuruteraan Mekanikal. Kemudahan makmal pembuatan model kapal, makmal kimia, makmal kimpalan, makmal komputer dan lain-lain membolehkan pembelajaran berjalan dengan baik. Kepimpinan pelajar menerusi pemerkasaan Majlis Perwakilan Pelajar serta penubuhan badan dan unit yang membantu meningkatkan karisma pelajar menjadi fokus di UiTM. Langkah terkehadapan ini dapat dilihat menerusi kewujudan Majlis Kepimpinan Mahasiswa, Parlimen Mahasiswa dan juga Radio Kampus UiTM Terengganu sebagai radio kampus pertama di Pantai Timur. Perpustakaan cendekiawan yang menjadi gedung ilmu buat para pelajar UiTM Cawangan Terengganu tidak pernah putus berusaha menyediakan bahan rujukan dan sumber bacaan mengikut keperluan fakulti di samping kemudahan baik untuk semua pengunjung. Mobiliti kepada akses internet yang lebih pantas turut menjadi perhatian dikala sumber maklumat dan bahan pengajaran kini boleh diakses melalui telefon pintar dan gadget elektronik. Dengan pelbagai kemudahan rekreasi, sukan dan kelab pelajar menjadikan warga kampus kekal aktif, sihat dan mengamalkan gaya hidup sosial yang lebih bermanfaat. Gelanggang kompleks sukan seperti Stadium Gemilang, gelanggang bola tampar, bola baling dan bola keranjang menjadi tumpuan pelajar dan warga kampus untuk bersukan. Tapak perkemahan kem rekreasi Gemia menggamit para pengunjung untuk menikmati suasana perkemahan tepian sungai di kaki bukit. Padang kawat dataran pahlawan, lapang sasar, non-resident lounge, pusat pelajar, klinik kesihatan dan banyak lagi kemudahan antara yang tersedia di UiTM. Penyelidikan dan inovasi yang dihasilkan oleh para pensyarah UiTM Cawangan Terengganu seringkali mendapat perhatian dan memenangi anugerah di pelbagai peringkat pertandingan. Kolaborasi dan kerjasama antara UiTM Cawangan Terengganu bersama Universiti Antarabangsa dan industri memakin kepada kelangsungan dan transformasi UiTM seterusnya mempersiapkan para pelajar dan para pensyarah ke satu tahap yang lebih tinggi dalam mendepani cabaran menjelang negara maju tahun 2025. Perusahaan Pertenakan Madu Kelulut membuktikan UiTM Cawangan Terengganu tidak ketandusan idea dan kepakaran dalam mencetus ruang perniagaan dan keusahawanan di dalam kampus. Malah mampu dikomersialkan sebagai satu produk hiliran dengan jenama UiTM Cawangan Terengganu sendiri. Sinonim dengan jolokan A Resort Campus, UiTM Cawangan Terengganu mampu memukau mata dengan keindahan flora dan fauna serta kesegaran taman-taman yang dihiasi indah. Di sini bermula dan di sini juga memori indah tercipta. UiTM di hati warganya, UiTM sentiasa di hatiku.
Attention to all participants and audience. Our organization will begin shortly and make sure to remain seated and just adjust yourself comfortably. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. Welcome to our webinar. My name is Nur Shahira binti Muhammad Azam and I will be your moderator for today. As we all know, our webinar today is entitled Career Development and Development as Professional, How to Survive. This program, organized by a bachelor degree student in Food Service Management from University Teknologi Mara, Cawangan Terengganu, Campus Dungan. We are so excited to meet all the audience and panels that are joining our webinar for today. And before we begin, let's start the ceremony together by singing the song of Negaraku and UITM di Hatiku. Thanks for the song just now. Now, let's all take a moment to praise to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for all the rahmat He has given us as we are able to attend this webinar on this blessing day to do our recitation. Now, I would like to invite Muhammad Afiq to lead the Doa recitation.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma innaka khalaqul azim, innaka sami'ul alim, innaka ghafurur rahim, innaka rabbul arsyil azim, innaka al-bara'ul jawadul karim. Ya Allah, Engkaulah yang mempunyai segala kepujian. Engkaulah yang berhak menerima segala kepujian. Engkaulah yang berhak menerima segala kesyukuran. Engkaulah yang memiliki segala pemerintahan. Di tangan engkau segala kebajikan. Kepada engkaulah kembali segala urusan. Allahumma ya Karim ya Rahim. Cuturilah rahmat dan rahimmu ke atas majlis online career development and development as a professional how to survive yang diadakan pada hari ini. Berkatilah ia dari awal sehingga akhir. Ya fa'alu lima yurid, kami juga memohon perlindungan daripadamu dari segala perkara yang boleh mencacat celakan majlis kami dan daripada segala perkara yang boleh melalaikan kami dari berbuat taat kepadamu. Kepadamu juga kami serah segala urusan kami. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azabannar. Wassallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wasallam. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.
Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alamin. Thank you, Mama Afiq, for leading the dua. Before we go further, I want to remind everyone regarding the functionality YouTube Live. Your active participant is really important throughout the whole session, and there are a few things that you can do actively participate in our webinar, which include leave your comment, any thought, or even opinion in the comment section. I will try my best to check out all the comment as well as respond to it as we go further. Plus, at the end of this session, there will be a Q&A session where you can ask any question regarding to the topic that we discuss. A short reminder to all participants and audience. First, please ensure that you have filled up the registration form and KI form that will be able to access at the end of the second slot. The certificate only will be given to those who successfully submitted this form, and you may get the link on the YouTube description below. Dear audience, today we invite three honorable panel to join our webinar, representing the member of the event. I would like to express our deepest gratitude to Ms. Nancy, Madam Hamida, and Mr. Aiman for accepting our webinar for today. Unfortunately, Mr. Aiman cannot attend our webinar for today because I have an emergency, so we just only continue with the two panel. Welcome to our webinar, Career Development and Development as Professional, How to Survive. Now, I want to introduce you our first panel, Ms. Tong Laizi, who is also known as Miss Nancy, as our first panel. How are you today, Miss?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you very much for joining my session today, and I have my colleague later on joining the call as well.
All right, Miss. Miss Nancy is HR Manager in Resort World Genting. Miss Nancy also has a Master in Business Administration specialization in Strategic Human Resource Management. Miss Nancy has streamlined and structured human resource management by putting process in place and ensure that process were in line with the group human resources management policy. Next, I want to introduce you Puan Hamidah binti Noh, our second panel for today. Hi Puan Hamidah, how are you today?
Hi, good morning. Assalamualaikum. I'm fine, thank you.
Waalaikumsalam, Puan. Puan Hamidah also has a Bachelor in Food Service Management. Puan Hamidah has worked as Food and Beverage Officer at Diabetes Sinan Berhad, started from November 2018 until December 2020. And now, Puan Hamidah had working at International Islamic University Malaysia, IIUM, as Assistant Administrative Officer. Here, we have introduced our two panel for today. The topic of our discussion for today's webinar is, like I had mentioned before, is career development and development as professional, how to survive. Again, we like to mention that we are so honorable to meet all these two amazing and respected panel that joining us for today's webinar. Therefore, We hope that the panel can share with us a lot of knowledge and their experiences regarding the topic, and for all the audience, you may ask any question and I will select the question for the Q&A session later on. Without wasting our time, let's invite our first panel to start the first session for today, which is the title, What's Fun? Working in Resort World Genting. So, we have Miss Nancy and her partner for today, Mr. Kuhan, as a Fmb manager at Resort World Genting as our panel to discuss and share about it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, students. Thank you very much for actually joining us today. Today, actually, we are very excited to have you all online. And Mr. Kuhan later on will be dialing in, but I will also start off the session first. He may will join us a bit later on. I am Nancy from Resort World Genting, and I'm the HR manager there. If you are looking for jobs later on of your studies upon graduation or any internship anytime now, I'm the person you can contact. Mr. Kuhan, who is joining in later on, is actually the Fmb manager. And if you are studying Fmb service, hotel management, there's plenty of job opportunities for you in Resorts World Genting. Can we start with the slides first? Okay, welcome again, students, to Resorts World Genting. We are going to take you an overview on what is going on at Resorts World Genting. Okay, next slide, please. So, Resorts World Genting is one and only integrated resort resort in Malaysia. What it means by integrated, you can actually walk from one place to another place without getting wet in the rain. In Resorts World Genting, but of course you need to walk, know the way, and you need to walk around. So in terms of resort, you actually see the rooms. We have Fmb, we have strategic brands, we have entertainment, we have mass market, we have centralized production kitchen, and we have iconic items, and of course we have our theme park. All right, this is overall the leisure and hospitality of non-gaming in the Resorts World Genting. Next slide, please. Okay, so let's go to rooms overview. Next slide. Okay, in the rooms overview in RWG, there are different hotels here. If you have a glance here, we have 5-star hotels. We have also 3-star hotels. There's Crawford's, Genting Grand, there's Highlands Hotel, there's a Resorts Hotel, there's Awana, First World Hotel, and Genting Skyworlds Hotel. And if you add on all these rooms, you have up to 10,500 rooms available for sales in Resorts World Genting. Okay, and we can achieve up to 95% occupancy or higher in the past 3 years. Okay, so this is how is it like in Resorts World Genting. Next slide, please. Okay, if you have this, you have just imagine how big is Resorts World Genting, right? At Resort World, in the resort-wide public area facilities, just the toilet alone, you have 243. Number of cubicles is 1,754. Car park bay, you have 16,000. And back offices, you have 147. Lifts, you have 216. Escalator, you have 187. And total size area is 11 million square feet. Next slide. Next, we are looking at Fmb overview. Next. Okay, number of outlets. We have 55 outlets. Staff meal, okay, because if you are working in Resorts World Genting, we also provide meals for employees, for certain employees. So 3.3 million covers, okay, there's staff meals. And we have 110 Fmb tenants, and total we have 165 Fmb restaurant and kiosks. There's a lot of choices. And can you imagine also the job opportunity you have if you have so many outlets? Okay, so it's a wide range of dining options over here. Next slide. Okay. Then if you just have a look at this, right? Resource World Genting, what are the fun facts? Lobster, if you all know, there is one of our outlets is called Burger and Lobster. It's quite famous here. In Burger Lobster, there's always a long queue. Everybody like queuing up to go into this restaurant. We actually sell up to 4.5 tons live lobster per week. 4.5 tons is equivalent to 4,500 kilogram. In terms of chicken, 9 tons per day, 9,000 km per day. Okay, and then we serve like 31 million meals per year. And when it comes to wet noodles, we actually serve up to 1.6 tons of the 1,600 kilogram of wet noodles per day. That's how massive and how busy we are actually. Okay, next slide. When it comes to strategic Fmb brands, all right. So the strategic Fmb brands next. So what are some of the brands that you have? Like I mentioned, Burger and Lobster, average consumption of 4.5 tons of live lobster per week. We have Motorino, which sells pizza. We have Overseas Group, this is for the Chinese restaurant. We have S Diner. S Diner is like selling burger, sausage, hot dog. Then we have other brands like Paradise Group, OUGJ. These are more of the Chinese restaurant. And we have Taiko Ramen, the Japanese ramen. Next. Okay, when it comes to entertainment, what do you have? We also have the entertainment street. We call a bar entertainment street for those that are who enjoy a nightlife. So Highline actually is a pork-free area. You have Western food. They also sell what you call that, burgers over there, roast chicken, ribs, like lamb ribs or beef ribs over here, and they also sell like lobster if you want stir fry lobster or salted egg prawn, things like this. So they also sell here at Highline. It's pork free. Then the rest are our tenants like Rockefeller, Nixman, and Power Plant. It's more of the nightlife over here. It's always a very busy and happenings lane over here in this bar entertainment street. Next. Okay, and of course we also have Zook. Zook is opening already, and we have Five Guys, our famous Five Guys burgers and fries. So there's also always a long queue over here for these Five Guys. So they sell burger and fries and very nice milkshake. Next. So next what we have is the mass market. Next. Okay, here is the mass market. We have Malaysian Food Street, which actually they have like all the different kind of famous non-halal. It's a non-halal stores. Okay, over here they have all the different kind of stores over there, up to 15 stores selling all like chicken rice, noodles, wonton mee, prawn noodles. For non-halal stores, so it's actually very busy over here. The seating capacity is up to 730 seats. The turns per day is 3.8, and there are 15 stores. So 75% of this food served over here is actually from centralized production kitchen, and 25% will be finishing at the respective store. Next, they have next to this Malaysian Food Street, there's actually the Jom Makan. Jom Makan is the halal restaurant over here. There you have seating capacity of 180 seats. The turns per day is 2.2. There are 5 stores here, so they do sell roti canai. They also sell clay pot chicken rice, rojak, mi mama, then biryani, roti telur. They sell a lot of very interesting food over here, and it's really nice. The next we have Medan Selera is also halal. It's near to the theme park, and they have 270 seats here. Turns per day is 2.7, and total stores there are 5. There's Western, there's nasi kandar, there is also the nasi goreng, and then mee curry all over here. Next. Now we go to the centralized production kitchen. So what is centralized production kitchen, you may be thinking? Okay, maybe something new to you. Because if we are working in Resource World Genting, our capacity is so big, is so massive, all right, that then therefore we actually need a centralized production kitchen to actually produce the food fast in massive quantity. So actually how much we invested? We invested 80 million in this kitchen. And because of this, actually we reduced our headcount from to 230 packs from 420. So you make the place more, our resort more cost effective and also more efficient. Next. Okay, centralized production kitchen. Now, what are some of the fun facts? The centralized production kitchen is 145,000 square feet. And you imagine it's actually 2 times of the size of a football field. That's how big is our kitchen. And then another of our highlight is actually we have a halal mooncake selling like going to be in a couple of months. And we produce 262,049 mooncakes per season. Okay, every year is only once. And if you stack all those mooncake up together, the height is equivalent to 25 KL towers. So can you imagine how much we produce? Lobster is another interesting fact. Actually, we use 13,610 lobster live per month. So if you just put them together into a line, it's longer than our Awana Skyway. I hope you have taken the Awana Skyway. If not, you should come and take. Okay, so if you put them all together, it's so long. Next slide. Iconic events. So what are iconic events? Yeah, iconic events are actually events. All right, events that are actually put together. They are special events actually done in our theme park area, but it's actually not a theme park thing. So we have special events. For example, next slide. Okay, it's the Starlight Carnival. And you see how amazing it is. Starlight Carnival, we have all the different lighting and we have things going on happening over there. And then this is in 2018. And next we have Christmas 2019. And next we have a Chinese New Year 2020. So every year there's a different event, and you can look at the golden trees. And the latest is CNY in the Sky 2022. It's the latest already. So imagine Chinese New Year is always very hot here in KL or in Terengganu, anywhere. But if you go to Genting, it's nice and cool. All right. Next. So one more thing that we should not miss out is, of course, our most happening indoor and outdoor theme park. Next. So we have our indoor theme park. This is a Skytropolis indoor theme park. And here you can get rides. You can get a per day entry and you get play the rides over and over again. And next, of course, we have our outdoor theme park, our newly opened outdoor theme park. This is one of the Southeast Asia most anticipated theme park. I think I don't have to talk so much about this theme park. Perhaps the video can be shared now. Can we have the video playing?
Sometimes it comes just like a whisper flowing through your heart. A galaxy of wonder waiting for you to begin. The question is no longer if, instead it asks us when. The time is now. The time is now.
Thank you for playing the video. Okay, next, you students, do you want to get a free ticket to enjoy this theme park? There's a chance for you. Okay, I'll tell you more after this, the second video. We can play the second video now.
Hi everyone, welcome to Genting Skywolves.
Hi, my name is Cassie.
Hi everyone, my name is Jai.
My name is Alia. I'm from Entry Operation Team.
I'm from Ride and Attraction.
Hi, I'm Liana, and this is Bo. We are one of the performers here in Genting Skyworld.
我加入银鼎几乎差不多有10年了。 Saya telah bekerja di sini selama 22 tahun. Saya sangat menyukai environment bekerja di sini.
I like working here because the weather is very nice.
Who doesn't want to be 6,000 feet on top of the mountain, performing every day to the people you love?
We are here to develop all our team members with all sorts of training, regardless your positions and your department.
So in terms of training and experience, you can get it both.
We have a bundle of opportunity and experience for you guys to join. Not just being a part of the group, but also being a part of the family.
Jadi, apa tunggu lagi? Sertailah kami hari ini.
欢迎加入我们Genting Skyward 的一份子。
So come and join us at Genting Skyworld.
Come and join us.
We would like to invite everyone to be part of Genting Skyworld's family.
Genting Skyworlds is now open. Come and join myself and the amazing theme park team in this beautiful, cool climate. Apply now.
All right, thank you very much for showing the video. Okay, what it shows there at the end of the slide of this one is actually to say that having a Genting Skyworlds open day, right today and tomorrow at Aloft Hotel in Kuala Lumpur, KL Central there, today and tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And actually I'm now at Aloft Hotel. All right, so if you want to get a free ticket to enter our theme park, you can come by if you happen to be in KL, or even if you want to take a bus from Terengganu, you're most welcome to come. There's still tomorrow over here. You want to get a free theme park ticket, you come by, you drop your resume, and you get a ticket, a Genting Skyworld outdoor theme park ticket for free. And then you also get a chance to claw. Okay, you can claw machine, you can claw for a valuable gift. All right, so, and there are also workshops over here now ongoing, and for tomorrow we have also the tufting workshop where they make the carpet. Tufting, they use a gun to make a carpet. So we also have the workshop here tomorrow. So of course the tufting is need to be registered because of limited seats, but do come by if you happen to be in KL, okay, and get your chance to actually get your theme park ticket. But of course you better prepare your resume, because once you drop in your resume, you get the Genting Skyworlds ticket. Okay, next slide, please. Now, what are the facilities if you come and join us at the Genting Resorts World Genting family? What are actually the facilities you will enjoy? We have employee cafeteria and canteens, which actually sell the food at a very reasonable price. It can be even cheaper than what you get in KL. We have a library with Wi-Fi, so you can come here to do some reading, or you just want to enjoy the Wi-Fi, or just want to come and have a chill, you can actually do it here. And of course, we have laundry service, so you can actually drop in your laundry over here, and per wash is 2 ringgit. And if you use the dryer, is 20 cents per 5 minutes. Don't try to save money on the dryer, because you will not be able to actually get your clothes dry in Genting here, because it's cold and it's wet. So you need to use the dryer. So total washing and drying will only cost you 3 ringgit. Next, we have the executive club. This is for executives, so they can come here to play pool. They can come here to enjoy the Wi-Fi, chill, have a drink, gather together, have some fun. And we have the staff recreation center as well. You can also play pool here and come and chill, and also get some drinks over here. And of course, you don't want to forget about your health, right? You want to sometimes enjoy the gym. We have a free gym for employees over here too. Next. So next will be the staff stadium. Staff stadium, you can play table tennis, you can play sepak takraw, or you can even play badminton over here, and volleyball. And you don't think that you can't swim in Resort World Genting when you're here because it's so cold. Okay, but because we have here the swimming pool, indoor swimming pool, which is a heated pool. So you can actually enjoy the heated pool. and we have futsal court, and of course we don't forget about the religious part. We have everything for everybody. So we have a Buddhist group, we have the Church of Genting, we have the masjid, and of course we have a Hindu quill. It's the place of worship over here. All right. Okay, so that's end of my slides. All right, and I also like to welcome Mr. Kuhan. Mr. Kuhan is our Fmb manager in Resort World Genting. So we like to have any question. We like to take any question coming from the students. So either myself or Mr. Kuhan can actually answer you.
Thank you, Miss Nancy, for great information. I'm sure that many of participants that watching us today want to be a part of Resort World Genting family. So, I have a few questions for you. First, what is your role in career development? Second, how can employees improve career development? And third, what are the career development strategies that we can use in the future to develop our career?
Okay, let's go one by one. First one again, please. The first question again.
All right. What is your role in career development?
My role.
Yes.
Okay, in the HR perspective, I think I let the department, that means the department, Mr. Kuhan, to actually give his point of view from the department first. Okay, Mr. Kuhan, maybe you'd like to take the first question first. Mr. Kuhan? Mr. Kuhan, your any technical issue outside? Okay, never mind. Mr. Kuhan, maybe I start first. Okay, what is, from HR's perspective, what is my role? So from HR's perspective, of course, we have to ensure that the department also we need to educate the department to ensure that they are able to identify talents from their department. Because actually the departmental head will work with their talents, meaning their subordinates, more often than us in HR. So they will identify first on their side, and then they will hand over to HR, and HR we will ensure that this is fair for all the employees, and really the outstanding and the performing employees, and also those with the right work attitude will be given a career advancement in terms of their position, in terms of remuneration, and of course there has to be a career pathway for them. For example, if you join first as an executive, or you join first as a supervisor, then you can progress up to next level, executive, senior executive, as the manager, or you join as an assistant or waiter, for example, and then you can go up next captain, or you can be assistant of Fmb outlet manager, then after that you go up the outlet manager. So it's always a career progression. Okay, Mr. Kuhan, do you want to take on from your side?
Yeah, hi. Good morning, everyone. Ni Kuhan daripada Resort World Genting. I'm the food and beverage manager with Genting Skyworlds. Maybe we can start off with the slides. If you can move on with the slides, I can share with you.
Sorry, Mr. Kuhan, we already finished that part. Now is the Q&A.
Okay.
Okay, so the question, Shahira, maybe you want to repeat a question, Mr. Kuhan, you can elaborate more.
All right, Ms. Nancy.
No, I don't have any questions. So if anyone has any questions for me, you may channel with me lah.
Okay, Mr. Kuhan, there's a question for you from Nur Hamiza.
Okay, so Nur Hamiza has asked, if I want to apply as an F&B supervisor at your company, would you prefer someone with a diploma, with work experience in Fmb, or a fresh graduate or a degree with only internship experience? My answer to you all would be any of the above. So if you had a diploma, would be better. If you had experience as well, definitely that would add weight for your application directly as a supervisor. So usually fresh graduates or even an internship you would go through with us, I would recommend something within 3 months to 6 months before we can actually offer you a full-time job and we can start you off as a supervisor. Does that answer the question?
Yes, Mr. Kohan. Thank you.
Anyone else have any questions? I'm happy to answer.
Is there any question? So I have a second question for you, Mr. Kohan.
Yes, please.
How can employees improve career development especially in Fmb department?
How can they improve career development?
Yes.
Well, taking it if you are a fresh graduate and you have already completed your internship, then what's left for you to do would be to actually get really experienced in the industry. And so that you would consider yourself already a full-time employee, and everything from there on is strictly work experience, because now your paper qualification is already done. So now you are going to be on the floor working with customers, working with managements, working with an industry, a specialized industry in food and beverage. And from there on, it's going to be strictly work experience. We appreciate all the paper qualification, but in the end, it's all the work experience, how you take care of the customers, how you blend in with the people in the industry, with your peers, your subordinates, and your career advancement starts from there. Does that answer your question, Shaira?
Yes, Mr. Kohan. Thank you. There are questions from Nur Nasuha.
So question from Nur Nasuha: if I were to join your company with a degree in food service management, which position am I eligible to apply? Okay, anyone with a degree, we would still start you off on an internship program. Because as we mentioned, you are currently applying for a full-time job already. So I can't straight away offer you an assistant outlet manager or an outlet manager of a restaurant, because it may be too sudden. You are suddenly going into the industry where you're facing real customers. It could be a real busy time. So you still need that experience. We would recommend you to come in, join us in an internship program. We'll probably give you an executive role. And once you complete your 6 months probation or even this internship program, then we can consider you straight away as an assistant outlet manager of a restaurant. So in Resorts World Genting, we have many concepts. It could be in the theme park, it could be fine dining, it could be with the hotels, or even in one of the franchise outlets. So wherever that we find you suitable, we would actually recommend you in those outlets as an assistant outlet manager. Yes, once you have completed your internship or your training program with us. I hope I've answered Nur Nasuha.
So next question from Ayuni.
Okay, this question is addressed directly to me. So what are the things the organization do to increase the motivation of performance of employees? So if you have studied psychology before in one of your courses, you will know actually motivation is very intrinsic. It's from inside. Outside factors can influence your motivation, but is not like outside factors are the only thing that influence your motivation level. Okay, so one thing that's definitely every department head is doing now is actually getting to know their employees, because employees are also like your family. So you want to get to know them, okay? Get to know them in the sense that you also care for them like a family member. So besides work, to ensure that they do their work correctly, they follow the processes, they follow the SOP, they are not late to work, don't always MC, you know, you also get to know them as an employee, like your family member. Hey, what's happening today? How are you today? What happened to that day you didn't come? You know, get to know them better. And there's also need to also inform, like let the employees know what is going on with the company. Like for example, the direction of company. Okay, we are moving towards what? We're going to open some new outlets, or we are going to have a new project over here. Then so the employees will know where's the company's heading, what's the direction of the company, and what's the focus of the management now. And besides all these internal things, having communication with the departmental heads, and department heads always talking to the employees, letting them know the direction. There are of course other things, like for example, as I showed you earlier, there was like the facilities available. For example, those are the external factors that affect your motivation. There's the gym. There is like we also have activities like they have a contest, for example, badminton competition, volleyball competition they organize, and then they also organize like any things like blood donation, this kind of activities to get people together. Then every department also will sometimes have their own annual dinner, or their own what do you call that, all kind of activities. Like even like for example, now I'm at the open day, I have people from my department together with team park department, you know, and marketing department coming together. We work together on the projects. So these kind of things will create bonding, and the bonding is the one that actually keep people motivated, keep people in Genting to feel like they are working together as a family. One thing very special about working in Resource World Genting, you really feel like your colleagues are your like family, because why? We actually live at the resort. So we have breakfast with our colleagues, we work with our colleagues, we have lunch with our colleagues, we play badminton with our colleagues, we go to the gym with our colleagues. So our bonding with the team is very strong. No, we will walk everywhere together. Most of the time, you see like one person will say, "I want to go Watson," then the rest say, "Okay, we will follow." So like whole group will go together. So it's actually very fun, right? So these are some of the things, the motivation things, like from external. They are, for example, those activities. And then I think other than that, it's very important is the head of department. They always do take care of their employees, of the staff with them. I hope I answer your question, Ayuni.
Okay, so we have another question
Do you
from
think
Wanda Amira.
do you think organization should give opportunities for fresh graduate or employees with working experience? Okay, for Resource World Genting, we are actually seeking a lot of fresh graduates, but also we have certain positions because they are higher level and they are more skilled. So we do need some working experience. So we have both. And that's why I'm here, and we are here for the fresh graduates and intern we do take. All right. So what we really like about taking fresh graduates is, of course, you all have a very fresh mind, open to teaching and learning. And therefore, we really like to take fresh graduates for the positions that we have, different positions they have. And even though you are studying Fmb service, or we also have candidates who are studying hotel management who now join us as HR. So we are quite open in that sense. We will ask you, what is your choice? I don't know why some of them, they after they study, they feel that I want to do something else. But we are fine actually. For us as an employer, as long as you know what you want. But what my advice is, you do not try your career like trying new clothes. I wear this clothes, not nice. I want to change another clothes, not nice. This one, pick another one. That means that you're trying to change job every few months, and you maybe do event, then you do HR, then you do Fmb. It's like totally different. So as a HR person, when I look at your resume, I would just think, this fresh graduate doesn't know what he wants. What do you want actually? How I know that you are going to join me for 2 months and you're going to say, this job is not for me, I want to change job. So it's important for your fresh graduate to really think through what you really want, and just go to one, the max you go 2 to 3 fields, that's it. Don't go jump around, okay? Really don't look good on your resume. All right, thank you for the question. Okay,
So
next
another
one.
question from Siti Nashamimi.
Okay, what are the challenges that have been faced by resort working during and after MCO or endemic phase? Mr. Kuhan, would you like to take this question?
Yeah, sorry, just let me read it again. So what are the challenges that have been faced by Resourceful Genting during and after MCO? Okay, that's actually a very interesting question. It will be history in Genting forever, I hope, never to come back. So for one, I was actually up here in Resourceful Genting throughout the MCO because we still had work to do. We were preparing how the social distancing was going to work and implementing we were expecting customers to come back, and how were we going to implement all the government SOPs to incorporate that. So the industry definitely took a very big hit. As you know, we were open, we were closed, and finally now that we are open back again after 2 years, I can say that the industry is definitely back to where we were pre-pandemic. Being in the theme park itself, when we opened Resorts World, the Genting Sky Worlds, we were actually overwhelmed with customers. During Hari Raya, that long weekend period, I can easily tell you that we had like 7,000 people in Genting Sky Worlds alone. Now, if you can imagine 7,000 people all in one location, it's really a lot of people. So for all of y'all out there who have completed your degrees and ready to go out into the working world again, I can say that everything is back to normal and you do not have to worry that your career is in jeopardy. If this pandemic does not come back or there's nothing further that is going to continue together with what happened in COVID, your careers in this industry is very, very safe. I can assure you that being in the industry itself and seeing the volume of people that are back. So yes, I hope I answered your question.
Okay, Mr. Kuhan and Ms. Nisi, we have another question from Roshaida.
Employees pursuing professional development opportunities for skills that you will be considered essential to your organization future success. Yes, actually, professional development opportunity for skills. Skill-based, talking about, if you say skill-based, are you talking about culinary, for example, it's a very skill-based kind of job. Yes, that's very important to us, but it does not mean that those that without this skill, we don't give opportunity. Okay, of course, if you have the skill, for example, in culinary, then you are one step ahead. You're one step ahead. Or you have studied the relevant degree or diploma, you're one step ahead compared to a fresh like SPM level. Because SPM, they're just at the base. That's the minimum you will take. Okay, so if you have taken like vocational training, for example, like even in engineering or any technical subjects, or here, like for example, as I mentioned, in culinary and things like this, yes, you are one step ahead and you'll be good. But besides skills, okay, we always look at work attitude. And why sometimes career progression, you feel that why I cannot get promoted, why my friend get promoted, and my colleague her get promoted. I also here 3 years, so I don't get promoted. Look back at yourself. Is it are you always absent from work? Are you always late? Are you always on MC? You don't follow SOP, missing from workplace. Those little things you think is now as a student, it doesn't matter. But when you come out of the working world, we want someone who is reliable. Reliable means we give you a job, it gets done. Not I give you to cook something, then you cook halfway, then you don't know go where already, right? And then after that, our central production kitchen, we supposed to produce the food, and they not come out, or the taste is not consistent. Example, okay, then you cannot like serve the customer halfway, then you cabut. If your let's say for example your Fmb service, right? So those reliability, your performance, those are some of the things we take into consideration besides your skills. Okay, your skills, you have the right attitude, you're going up very fast in the career ladder. Gohan, do you want to add anything?
Okay, I'll just add something. as most of y'all eventually you will be coming out and working in the industry as fresh graduates. From my experience, I would like to say one thing. Once you come out and you are starting to earn your gaji already, so you're no more intern, you're now getting a gaji from the company. Now, the expectations there will change totally already. Now you are really on your own. Everyone is going to be looking at you, not about where you studied or how well you excelled in your degree or whatever. Now it's the real world. So you're going to be working with chefs, you're going to be working with superiors, and you're going to have subordinates of your own to manage. And all these people will be looking at you. So you may think, hey, I have a degree, they should recognize me. But once you're out there, it's all about your working level skills already. So it's not so much of the organization's future, but it's the skills that are necessary for your own future and how well you adapt to the industry. Because your subordinates now are going to be looking up to you and they will be evaluating you in a way. Diorang akan, they will see how well this manager is doing, how well this person is managing me and the industry. So just be prepared for that when you come out into the working world. That's all from me.
Thank you, Mr. Kuhan and Ms. Nancy. So, is there any question?
Is there any more question? If not, we are going to the more interesting part now, where I'm giving out prizes. I have 5 questions for all. Okay. The first student who answer the question correctly will get prize. Okay. What prizes we have? We have Skytropolis indoor theme park tickets. We have First World hotel room. We have Genting Skyworlds outdoor theme park. Of course, the question a bit more difficult lah. All right. So if you all have any more questions, please let us have it. If not, I will move to the prizes already. Ya, memang menarik ya, hadiah. Okay, we do have a question. So, apakah yang pihak Resort World lakukan untuk memastikan kebajikan pekerja serta menjaga kesihatan mental mereka? Okay, this one is actually quite related to one of the questions we have asked before. I mean, that was asked by the student just now. It's actually very much on your immediate superior. The thing is that you have problem, for example, with your colleagues, or they say you're facing some problem, you need to talk to someone. Okay, mental health is actually you need to talk to someone. So if you keep it everything in yourself and then you just not perform, then you go into depression, then it's of course not healthy. So first you can maybe talk to your colleagues or your supervisor. All right, then if they can help you solve the problem, then you will at least know what to do. But if you cannot, then actually the next level up, you need to talk to your immediate superior. Okay, there's another level up. Okay, maybe the executive or that's the manager or the outlet manager over there. Speak to them. Not everything can be helped, right? Okay, and also when you face problem, there are 2 categories. I know students, you all can lump everything together, but when you come to working world, your personal issue, you need to talk to friends, because when it comes to work, they are addressing more of work-related issue. All right, doesn't mean that they don't touch on your personal, okay? But if the personal matter problem is already affecting your work, then of course you need to bring it up. And in the working world, right, we have to learn to be adult already. So how do we learn to be adult? Is one of the way is we try our best not to campur aduk your personal and your work. That means not let your personal problem, example, break up with boyfriend, break up with girlfriend, to affect your work. Okay, try not to. It's very important because your career. So if it affects, then your performance will drop, and then you may need to, for example, if you're new, you're not confirmed. Example lah. okay, or your performance drop, then you start take MC, or you start to come late for work, cannot sleep, cannot bangun pagi, then after that it will affect your work, it will affect your performance, all right, and then you feel low motivation. So somehow you need to release it. So different people have different way of releasing their stress when they have problem. Example, they can work out. For example, I'm the one that go to the gym, so I will go to the gym. I talk to my friends. I always talk to my friends. Okay, when you talk to your friends, then you feel better. Or maybe for some girls, they feel they want to cry. They cry already, then they feel better. You know, these are all how we release our stress. You know, so there's nothing to be ashamed of. One actually, it's how you release the stress. After you cry, okay, I feel better already. Then you feel like, okay lah, boleh balik kerja lah. You know, that kind of things. So that is very important. Talking to colleagues, talking to your supervisor, talking to your immediate superior about it. That is on the talking side. Okay, and then of course, when it comes to the supervisor and the department head over there, they will always try to help their employee whenever they can, because after all, it's a one family working together. All right. But it's best that if you're able not to campur aduk, I say, your personal together with your work. Because always remember, you are in a job and you are also having a salary. So the employer always look at job. Job very important. All right. Mr. Kuhan, would you like add anything?
No, I think you have answered everything, Nancy.
All right, thank you, Miss Nancy. I think there is no question left from the comment section.
Hamiza, virtual hug to you too. That's a virtual hug. Okay, no more. If no more, let's go to the interesting part, shall we? Let's go to. Okay, so I have two indoor tickets, indoor theme park tickets giving out as prizes. I have one first world hotel room, deluxe room giving out as prize, and I have two outdoor theme park tickets. Okay, how this thing works is I'm going to give you a question, and you have to quickly type in the chat box your correct answer. So the person with the first person who put in the correct answer will win. Shahira will kindly take note who is that person, because I have to send over to Shahira's side, and Shahira will pass to you. Okay, so if you put HTF food security, I hope Shahira, you know who.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. You know which student to contact, I hope.
Okay, Miss Nancy.
Everyone ready now with the question? Okay. Dengar, buka telinga besar-besar. Okay. Number one question. Okay, this one I have two prizes for indoor theme park ticket. Okay, two prizes. So my question number one and question number two. Question number one. Genting, when is the Genting Skyworks Open Day is happening? Please provide the date, the time, and the venue. Oh, miss quite sikit lah. Okay, when is the Genting Skyworks Open Day is happening? Please provide the date, the time, and the venue. I repeat again. When is the Genting Skyworks Open Day is happening? Please provide the date, the time, and the venue. Yes, now I got my video, the second video. I say those in Terengganu also can come, those in KL can come and say, where is this place now I'm sitting? I'm not sitting in my office where, as I got mentioned. Okay, 11 and 12 June. That's all one part of the answer. They got the date correct. Time and venue. Date, time, and venue. Okay, I'm going to count to 5. After 5, we will close this question already. Anybody want to answer now? Quickly type in. Number 1, 2,
Date, venue,
3,
time.
4, 5. Okay, tutup. Close already. All right. So it looks like the most correct answer still come from Hamiza, 11 and 12 June at She got all the information now. 11 and 12 June, yes. 10 to 5 p.m. correct. A Love Hotel. Well done. Well done, Hamiza. So you win one Skytropolis indoor theme park ticket, which I have to pass to Shahira. All right. Okay.
Congrats, Hamiza.
Congratulations. Okay, can we have question 2 ready? Are you all ready? Question 2, are you all ready? Okay, question
Yes.
2, yeah. How can you get a free Genting Skyworld ticket at our Genting Skyworld Open Day? How can you get a free Genting Skyworld ticket at our Genting Skyworld Open Day? How?
Come on. Miss Nancy has mentioned before.
How can you get a free Genting Skyworld voucher of ticket at the Genting Skyworld Open Day? No, the answer is not be a staff. Before you become a staff, you can get it. How can you get a free Genting Skyworld voucher at our open day? This 2 days open day at a Love Hotel. How do you get it? How can you get it? How can you get a free Genting Skyworld? Any more answer coming in? All right, correct. Submit a resume. No Nasuha. Correct. No Nasuha got it correct. Congratulations, No Nasuha. So you want the
Congratulations,
second.
Nasuha.
You want the second Skytropolis ticket? Okay. Again, you need to get from your moderator. All right. So I will liaise with the moderator to pass it to your. Okay. Now we go to the third question. Okay, third question. What do you win? You win a First World Hotel Deluxe room for 1 night. 1 night stay in First World Hotel Deluxe room. Now the question is, are you ready? The question is, how big is the centralized production kitchen? How big is the centralized production kitchen? It was one of the fun facts. How big is the centralized production kitchen? Let me repeat the question. How big is the centralized production kitchen? Yes, very good. Siti Noraisha. Yes, 2 football field. Yes, that's how big is the centralized production kitchen. Congratulations. Or no, Raisha. Yeah, Siti Noraisha. So you won a First World Deluxe room for 1 night stay. Again, you need to. I will liaise with your moderator. So with all the details, okay, for your check-in. Okay, now the last 2 questions is the most exciting. Genting Skyworld ticket. Okay, there's a Genting Skyworld ticket. 2 questions. Okay, open your ears, big. How many Fmb restaurants and kiosks do Resorts World Genting have? How many in total? Fmb restaurant and kiosks do Resorts World Genting have? Nope, not 42. How many Fmb restaurant in total and kiosks? Fmb restaurant and kiosks in total does Resort World Genting have? Nope, not 100.
Peringatan ya, this is Resort World Genting, so it is the entire Resort World Genting including third party punya outlet dekat Sky Avenue semua.
Yeah. Nope, not 20. Tembak lagi.
Higher. I give you a hint, it's bigger than that.
Yep. Higher tak cukup lagi. Not 108. Higher than that. Wala, 2,000 too big lah. 165. Ahmad Imran got it correct. 165. Well done, Ahmad Imran. Your Genting Skyworld ticket is coming to you. Well done.
Okay, this untuk Encik Ahmad Imran, I'll throw you in another bonus. Since you are coming to Genting Skyworlds, kalau you ingat nama saya and you use your skills that you learn, you ask around for me, Mr. Cohen, Fmb Manager, I will buy you lunch. Bila you dah masuk Genting Skyworld nanti.
Wow,
I see.
that was a great prize.
Additional bonus untuk Encik Ahmad
Bonus
Imran.
now, ini. Bonus. That's very good. Mr. Kuhn is so generous.
Can moderator answer the question too?
Moderator datang saja.
Datang makan saja. Okay. Next question, the last question. Oh, ada Hamiza jealous.
The last question, guys. The last question.
Okay, last question. Name one of the 5-star brand hotel in Resorts World Genting. Name one of the 5-star brand hotel in Resort World Genting. It's one of the front slides just now I show. Just name one only. We have a few 5-star brand hotel. Name one. Anybody? Semua mengantuk ke masa itu?
Just one.
Name one of the 5-star brand hotel. Awana is not a 5-star. Hill Station, no. Genting Grand, Shami, Mama Shami, Genting Grand, correct. Mama Shami, congratulations. You have won a Genting Skyworlds ticket. And is Mr. Kuhan offer you the bonus makan-makan as well?
Yes, Encik Muhammad Syami, as long as you won the Genting Skyworlds ticket, then the offer for free lunch stands for you also. Tapi you kena cari saya. You have to remember my name. I'm sorry I tak boleh buka kamera because I takut lagging nanti. So yeah, if you come here, you mention my name, we'll get to meet face to face and I will buy you lunch.
Shami say is coming.
I'm coming.
Yes, please come.
I want to go with Shami, Mr. Kohan.
You are more than welcome.
Thank
so
you.
just now, Shami and Imran, right, who won the outdoor ticket. If you this one ticket, but if you want to bring a friend or a partner or family, you want more tickets, you come to our Genting Skyworlds open day today and tomorrow. A Love Hotel from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Drop in your resume. So prepare your resume. Drop in your resume. You can get one resume. You can get one theme park ticket. Janganlah prepare a few resume for yourself. Drop saja. You still filter back, become one only. Okay. So that's all from my side and Mr. Kuhan's side. Thank you very much, Shahira and UITM and their students for having us. We really enjoyed the session. You guys are very interactive, and we hope that we were able to work together. Join our Resorts World Genting family. We have really a lot of vacancies available, and we were able to fit you to what you want. Thank you. Over to you, Shahira.
Thank you so much, Miss Nancy and Mr. Kuhan, for being our panel for today. And we really appreciate your participation through our webinar. And thank you for the prizes that you have given to us. That is luxury prizes. Unfortunately, Mr. Kuhan and Miss Nancy just with us. In this slot only. So let's take a photograph together.
Since only photograph.
Yes.
Okay, those that won the theme park ticket. Okay, now that's how Mr. Kuhan look like. Look for him.
Hi.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Mr. Kuhan, Miss Nancy.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
It's a
Shami,
pleasure
too,
having you all. I hope to do more sessions like this with UITM.
Thank you, Mr. Shami, also for helping us coordinate this.
Welcome, Miss. Thank you too.
Before we go further, let's take a break for 5 minutes. We will continue after this. Thank you. Without wasting our time, let's continue our program to the second session. Now, we have Puan Hamidah Noor as our second panel. The title for second session is How to Survive in Food Service Industry. The world's latest crisis, COVID-19, has taken our life, irreversibly shifting our economy, society, style. But how has it affected the food service industry and what big change are on the horizon? So I will pass to the Puan Hamidah Noor to start the session. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. Thank you to moderator and all of the audience. Okay, I will speak in bahasa lah supaya mudah sikit untuk sesi soal jawab ke ataupun untuk menyampaikan apa yang saya experience yang saya ada yang tak berapa nak banyak dan knowledge lah berkenaan dengan Fmb industry. Okay, first of all saya perkenalkan diri saya. Saya Hamidah binti Noor. Okay, saya adalah lulusan daripada UiTM Pulau Pinang. Dalam bidang yang sama macam audiens semua, Fmb Food and Service Management pada tahun 2010 hingga 2013 dan kemudian saya sambung ke degree dalam bidang yang sama dari 2014 hingga 2016 lah. Okey, saya di sini adalah untuk share sedikit berkenaan dengan pengalaman saya di dalam industri Fmb ni. Okey, seperti sedia maklum lah, dulu masa saya study dulu, ada seorang lecturer saya pernah cakap lah, bidang Fmb ni adalah satu bidang yang takkan pernah orang kata macam terputus lah, sebabkan kita sebagai manusia ataupun apa yang perlu meneruskan hidup dengan sumber makanan dan minuman itu sendirilah. Okay, so itu yang satu ayat yang saya ingatlah daripada lecturer saya. Di mana kalau tengok ke belakangan dalam 2 tahun lepas 2020 krisis COVID-19 macam menerjah kita dan bukan sahaja Fmb industri dan semua bidang, semua terjejas. Tetapi macam Fmb dia masih, orang kata masih customer tu mencari. Walaupun tak banyak outlet macam kedai makan, terpaksa tutup, terpaksa bungkus dan sebagainya, tetapi orang masih cari. Walaupun dia orang tak boleh nak pergi makan dekat kedai sebab kan mengejutkan, semua tutup tak apa kan. Okay, jadi Fmb ni masih still berjalan, sama ada melalui delivery lah makanan masa kita krisis yang awal-awal dulu. Macam Foodpanda, GrabFood, ada yang inisiatif orang buat makanan dan hantar sendirilah. Okay. Memang bidang Fmb ni adalah salah satu bidang yang memang keperluan lah. Macam dulu saya sharekan masa sebelum COVID pun memang bidang Fmb ni tak putus-putus lah. Orang datang, dia termasuklah macam hotel, macam misalnya kita tadi kan hotel, lepas tu kedai-kedai makan macam yang hipster pun memang orang keluar pun cari makan. Okay. So macam apa yang saya boleh kata, audiens dan saya rasa adik-adik saya jugalah mungkin memang tak salah lah pilih bidang ni. So jangan ada rasa macam down ke, rasa macam kenapalah aku tak ambil bidang lain kan. Ini adalah orang kata kita memang salah satu sektor yang amat diperlukan jugalah. Okay. So macam saya cerita lah sedikit macam mana, sebab macam dulu saya macam sekarang ni saya berkhidmat sebagai saya pernah berkhidmat sebagai Fmb officer di UIA Kuantan. Saya nak ceritakan lah, nak kongsi sikit macam mana sebagai saya ni menjaga peniaga-peniaga di dalam universiti ini, terutamanya yang meniaga kedai makan tu, kafe, kantin dan sebagainya. Jadi bila terjadinya COVID-19 tu serta-merta dan secara mengejut, jadi mereka ni dia macam tak tahu nak buat apa. Ada satu masa awal-awal tu terus tutup semua. Jadi macam semua orang kelang kabut lah sebab kita tak boleh keluar kan. Boleh keluar nak pergi makan, petah lagi student kan. Student dia tak boleh nak cari, nak keluar tak boleh, nak pergi mall semua pun tutup. Jadi yang peniaga pun sendiri pun rasa macam takut lah nak buka kan, nak buka dengan pandemik lah apa-apa, COVID, takut virus. Jadinya mula-mula tu saya macam ingat dulu dah ramai yang tak boleh nak makan, so tak nak kena buka lah. Jadi yang nak saya ceritakan adalah walau macam mana pun benda tu mesti kena ada. Makanan tu memang kena ada lah, untuk kita tak boleh nak biarkan, habis nanti lapar pula.
Betul tu Pak.
Jadi ada berkenaan saya nak sharekan pengalaman saya ke?
Boleh Pak.
Okey, pengalaman saya sebenarnya saya ni tak adalah terlalu banyak pengalaman. Sebenarnya memang tak banyak lagi pun. Okey, saya dulu pernah masuk dalam bidang ni masa saya habis diploma dulu. Saya buat internship dekat Tabung Haji Kelana Jaya. Okay, saya buat dari macam-macam lah, dari saya khidmat dekat kafe tu jadi waiters, saya buat join event buat kenduri kahwin ke, ada meeting ke, gathering ke, so dalam kitchen pun saya memang terlibat lah, potong cili, potong bawang, itu memang kalau kita di bidang Fmb memang tak boleh lari dari semua tu. Saya jadi cashier kan, orang makan saya kira-kira, macam tu lah. Semuanya kita masuk, bila kita masuk di dalam pekerjaan ni, kita memanglah kita dah belajar semua tu dari masa kita study dulu. Tapi bila kita masuk di dalam bidang pekerjaan, benda tu adakah kita boleh apply semua tu di dalam pekerjaan kita. Okey, macam mana saya nak sharekan dulu masa saya mula-mula dalam habis internship tu, saya terus sambung bekerja lah, sebagai bekerja di situ selama hampir setahun jugalah. Padahal macam-macam pengalaman jugalah yang saya pernah buat lah, termasuklah wedding apa semua tu tadilah, sebagai waitress, dan masak pun ya juga, housekeeping pun ya juga. So sebenarnya Fmb ni dia banyak jugalah cabangnya, tak terhad kepada serve food semata-mata lah.
Jadi saya cakap bahasa juga ya. Ada soalan ke daripada partisipan untuk Puan Hamidah? Daripada Wan Amira Natasha, betul masuk Fmb auto pandai semua.
Ya, betul. Sebab kita di bidang Fmb ni macam yelah, contoh lah dalam satu restoran kan, kena pandai ambil order, kena pandai serve customer, kena pandai buat kira juga, semua tu lah, kena buat order, macam-macam lah. Fmb memang banyak peluang kerjaya, nak dengan tak nak saja. Betul, Farah Hatika Hassan. Ini sangat-sangat betul. Memang banyak peluang kerjaya, kadang-kadang diorang ni bukannya tak nak sebenarnya, kadang-kadang dia macam tak berbaloi ke macam mana kan. Tak dinafikan lah bidang Fmb ni agak, kalau macam basic salary tu memanglah boleh dikatakan di tahap yang kurang memuaskan lagi lah sebenarnya. Tetapi bagi saya sendiri, kalau kita sebagai fresh graduate, mencari ilmu dan pengalaman tu adalah penting. Contohnya kalau kita dah join satu tempat tu kan, kita macam Miss Nancy sendiri cakap tadi, kalau join masuk kerja lompat, 3 bulan lompat, 2 bulan lompat. Itu adalah satu benda yang bagus untuk diri kita sendirilah. Maknanya kita punya ketahanan mental ni tak cukup strong lagi untuk hadap apa lagi cabaran-cabaran di dunia pekerjaan yang akan datang. Okay, jadinya bagi saya mungkin kita boleh cuba kuatkan semangat, cuba bertahan emosi apapun yang kita hadap, supaya dia akan melatih diri kita lah. Mana tahu kita ni selalunya Fmb ni kalau macam diploma, mula-mula bekerja selalunya boleh dapat position supervisor lah selalunya. Jadi kalau jadi supervisor, dia kena bermula juga daripada bawah. Sebelumnya kalau macam orang kita deal, jadi supervisor, bila deal dengan orang bawahan yang dah lama daripada kita, dia agak susah lah di situ. Tetapi dengan kita belajar setiap masa, setiap saat, dan kita satu hari kita boleh cuba ni lah dengan dia orang. Macam mana seorang introvert atau pemalu nak ada confident dan asas soft skill bila nak berhadapan dengan customer? Okay. Kalau berkenaan dengan introvert atau pemalu ni kan, ini bukan satu masalah lah pada saya. Bukan maksud saya maksudnya introvert tu masalah pada diri dia sendiri, bukan. Itu adalah semacam orang kata mungkin dipengaruhi oleh persekitaran jugalah. Okey, jadinya pada pendapat saya, kalau kita nak latih ataupun kita ni memang pemalu, saya pun memang pemalu orangnya, agak introvert, tapi bila kita terima sesuatu cabaran ataupun sesuatu tugasan, kita kena cabar diri kita. Walau macam terasa kita tak boleh buat, tak boleh, aku malu nak cakap, tapi kita cuba untuk bercakap, cuba untuk ni lah. Apalagi kalau Fmb dia memang berhadapan dengan customer lah. Okay, saya pun dulu masa mula-mula kerja saya memang malu nak cakap dengan customer. Lepas tu tapi bila satu hari tu bila kita nak latih, kita ini untuk diri kita sendiri, kita latih cari customer tu, kalau kita layan dia dengan polite, so bila kita dapat feedback yang kita macam saya dululah, sajalah nak cerita kan. Masa saya di sushi teh dulu, saya pernah bekerja sebagai waitress lah. Ada satu customer ni dia macam mystery shopper lah. Memang dalam 2 bulan sekali dia akan buat. Maksudnya mystery shopper ni dia akan datang dan kita tak tahu pun. Kita sebagai staff ni kita tak tahu pun ada orang. Jadi tujuan dia orang datang ni dia nak menilai staff ni macam mana kan. Okay, satu hari tu saya layan, silap saya Chinese kot. Saya layan macam biasa lah, saya layan elok-elok lah apa semua kan. Polite lah, bukan dengan dia sajalah. Kata ke semua customer kita kena treat macam tu. Then masa closing time, saya punya manager jumpa saya, cakap ni ada feedback. Sebab kita pakai name tag kan, jadi dia kenal lah. Sekian. Jadinya macam mana pun pada saya dan saya dapat award lah masa tu. Jadi pada saya sebenarnya bukanlah memang kita introvert, tetapi kita kena sesuaikan dengan keadaan semasa lah. Dalam bekerja ni memang nak memang kena bercakap. Terutamanya bila deal dengan customer.
Betul.
Betul.
Bila kita kerja Fmb ni, kita akan banyak jumpa customer, banyak kita jadi macam tahu banyak ragam customer tu. Tengok dia cakap dengan dia pun kita tahu dah yang ni macam mana kan.
Betul sangat. Belum, kalau jumpa yang customer yang jenis okey, tak ada masalah, kita pun happy. Kalau jenis yang jumpa customer bad mood sikit kan, marah-marah datang, kita pun kalau kita bekerja ni kadang-kadang yelah Fmb ni satu bidang yang sangat penat kan. Penat fizikal, penat mental, hadap pula customer yang suka marah-marah. Tapi kita memang, saya sendiri pun pernah lah juga masa saya mula-mula dulu, masa tu saya di restoran lah. Customer tu datang marah-marah saya kan, saya ada juga saya menangis, macam tu lah. Tetapi benda tu semua mematangkan kita lah, fikiran kita, membuat kita kental.
Okey. Jadi ada soalan ke? Di ruangan komen, boleh post di ruangan komen untuk Puan Hamidah.
Kerja fast food macam KFC, McD, MB tu pun power. Tak semua orang mampu buat macam dia orang buat. Betul. Terutamanya kerja fast food ni, macam sekarang kan macam McDonald kebanyakan tutup sampai pukul 2 kan. Sebelum pandemik dulu 24 hour. Saya pun pernah berada di situasi itu. Memang saya faham memang sangat-sangat penat. Pergi kerja gelap, balik kerja pun gelap. Balik rumah memang semata-mata untuk mandi, solat, tidur, besok ulang balik benda yang sama. Okey, itu memang tak dinafikan lah. Itu adalah, itu yang maksud saya cakap tadi, itu adalah macam satu cabaran untuk kita sebab kita masa tu berada di bawah dan satu saat nanti kita kena percaya kita akan pelan-pelan, kita akan perlahan-lahan kita akan mula naik pangkat ke, macam naik gaji yang setimpal ke. So benda tu yang kita hadap tu rasanya berbayar dengan apa yang kita pernah hadap. Apakah antara cabaran terbesar yang Puan Hamidah hadapi dalam posisi sekarang? Okey. Cabaran terbesar di posisi sekarang. Okey. Buat pengetahuan semua, sekarang saya berkhidmat sebagai Assistant Admin Officer ataupun merangkap sebagai Assistant Catering Officer lah di Hospital UIA Kuantan. Okey, Hospital UIA Kuantan ni kita bidang saya Fmb juga. Tetapi saya mau pada macam bidang yang pengurusan lah, management. Bukan operation lah. Okey. So macam sekarang ni Hospital UIA ni kita appoint satu catering outsource luar lah. Outsource luar ni kita appoint dan mereka lah yang menjalankan khidmatan menyediakan makanan dekat pasien-pasien di hospital. Okay, cabaran yang terbesar ni bagi saya dalam posisi sekarang ni adalah berurusan dengan manusia itu sendiri. Contohnya kita berurusan dengan outsource kan. Kita nak dia ikut kita punya rules, kita punya undang-undang. Itu memang susah lah nak deal, nak suruh dia orang betul-betul ikut tu memang agak mencabar lah. Dia akan ada kata yang tak setuju, ada yang macam-macam lah. Bagi saya yang itulah sekarang agak memang dia memang benda yang mencabar lah.
Okey, terima kasih Puan Hamidah. Ada lagi ke soalan? Okey, soalan dari saya. Macam mana industri food service ni masa COVID-19 dulu dia nak kekal bertahan, dia nak terus bertahan masa krisis tu. Kan masa mula-mula tu kan macam Puan Hamidah cakap kita tak boleh buka apa semua. Lepas tu macam ada penjarakan, tak boleh dine in semua. Macam mana dia orang tetap survive dengan situation tu?
Okey, saya sebab masa tu saya ceritakan yang berdasarkan situasi saya semasa itulah. Okey, masa tu saya handle di dalam UIA Kuantan yang college dengan student apa semua, asrama apa semua. Jadi kebanyakan macam saya cerita tadi lah, peniaga-peniaga ni banyaklah cakap kenapa tak boleh buka, and kalau buka pun tak untung, macam tu lah. Jadi macam mana dia orang survive? nak kata saya pun tak sure 100% adakah dia orang survive sebenarnya. Tetapi macam orang macam di asrama pelajar tu sendiri memang kita minta buka lah. Sebab asrama dia tak boleh sewenang-wenangnya orang luar masuk kan. Untuk baju sahaja. Jadi dia orang boleh lah orang kata survive dengan keuntungan yang tak banyak macam sebelum COVID. Tetapi untuk buka setiap masa mungkin dia orang ada rolling modal lah. Kalau macam dekat luar, selain pada sebab saya pun tak terlibat secara langsung kan dekat luar, jadi saya macam tak berapa tahu sangat. Tetapi macam kawan-kawan saya pun ada jugalah yang duduk macam fast food. Diorang pun still kebanyakannya macam Fmb, kawan-kawan saya dia memang tak adalah orang kata sampai kena buang. Diorang masih stay. Tapi banyak yang saya dengar diorang tak adalah sepenat yang masa sebelum COVID tu. Sebab kita tak serve customer kan. Dia orang macam busy dengan kerja mereka je lah. Ni kerja kat dapur kan, kerja-kerja apa-apalah. Kalau pasal SOP penjarakan tu, itu memang kena jagalah, memang ikut lah. Kita semua memang ikut apa yang kerajaan arahkan lah.
Okay, kita ada next question.
Apakah motivasi harian Puan Hamidah untuk menjalankan pekerjaan seharian selepas menghadapi cabaran? Motivasi harian.
Saya rasa Puan Hamidah ada masalah teknikal. Kita akan cuba berhubung dengan Puan Hamidah semula. Okey.
Phone saya problem sikit.
Okay, fine.
Soalan, apakah motivasi harian menjalankan pekerjaan seharian? Okey. Motivasi seharian lah. Okey, inilah dalam masa kita melakukan pekerjaan ni bukan setiap masa kita happy lah. Hari ni sedih, besok tension kan, lucu macam-macam. Jadinya motivasi adalah tak ada motivasi sangat, tetapi bila saya balik di rumah, saya dah tak fikir sangat pasal kerja lah. Mungkin ada lah sedikit kan, tetapi orang kata dia tak boleh terlalu fikir. Sebab dia akan mengganggu mental kita. Macam tu lah. Sebab benda ni kata motivasi, okey, dia bukan kadang memang motivasi macam apa yang kita ada komitmen kita kan, tentang kita tanggungjawab kita. Benda ni yang kita kena settlekan walaupun macam mana stres ni kita.
Okay, kita ada soalan daripada Wana Amira Natasha.
Bagaimana cara kita nak kekal positif dalam kerja, terutama dalam bidang Fmb? Kekal positif. Okay. Positif kita selalunya kalau bekerja ni, terutama Fmb ni, lagi suasana dia memang stres lah. So memang orang kata kacau mental kita, memang asyik rasa nak marah, penat dan sebagainya lah. Cara macam mana nak positif lah, saya pun tak pasti, tetapi pada diri saya sendiri apa yang saya buat, saya macam bila bekerja kita kena jadi profesional. Maksudnya contoh ada kawan yang toksik ke kan, kawan yang ini ke suka down, suka remeh-remeh dengan kita, tapi kita macam okey lah, bila benda tu tak berkaitan dengan kerja, selagi dia tak berkaitan dengan kerja kita teruskan saja. Kita buat je apa tanggungjawab kita, apa tugas yang diamanahkan kepada kita. Kita lakukan. Okey. Saya tak pasti itu adalah positif atau tak, tapi bagi saya saya tak nak melayan sangat apa yang negatif.
Betul tu Puan. Okey. Soalan seterusnya daripada Nur Izian.
Apakah pertambahan atau kemajuan teknologi akan meningkatkan prestasi? Okey. Yang ini pertambahan teknologi ni bagi saya memang sangat-sangat membantulah dalam industri Fmb. Contohnya yang macam sekarang dulu McDonald kan. McDonald dulu kita order kat kaunter, lepas tu bayar dekat situ, dekat apa semua. Ambil makanan terus, nak tunggu baris lagi. Tapi macam sekarang macam McD dia ada buat macam screen kan, boleh terus datang terus order. Kita walk in lah. Kita walk in dan dah tak payah dah nak di kaunter nak order. Terus boleh direct order kat situ dan terus bayar. Jadi memang dia meningkatkan prestasi di mana benda ni boleh membantu agar begitu deliver dengan cepat. Customer pun tak adalah ambil masa nak terlalu lama nak beratur. Mesti beratur tapi boleh menjimatkan masa. Dan setahu saya benda tu kita boleh order dekat phone dan boleh datang terus ambil je. Dia memang sangat membantulah daripada customer, dia memudahkan, dan pada staff tu sendiri, staff dan outlet tu sendiri dia lagi macam mengurangkan tenaga kerja lah. Maksud saya kepenatan staff-staff tu lah. Dia akan di dapur saja kan. Kalau dulu nak kena kemar meja. Mesti ada juga tapi tak banyak lah. Macam yang sebelum berkembang teknologi.
Okey, daripada Nur Hamizah.
Bagaimana untuk jadi seorang yang profesional tempat kerja tanpa membawa masalah personal? Okey. Macam saya cakap tadi, bila kita bekerja dengan untuk jadi profesional, bila kita bekerja, kita buat apa yang tugas yang diamanahkan. Apa tanggungjawab kita dalam hari-hari tu, apa tanggungjawab kita. Contohnya bila deal dengan kawan-kawan yang toksik ni, tak apa, dia toksik lah. Tapi bila kita terpaksa berurusan dengan dia, kita buat saja. Benda tu memang tak boleh elak dan dia memang di mana-mana saja ada lah. Kalau masalah tempat kerja ni memang sama ada berkaitan dengan kawan-kawan sekerja, berkaitan dengan pengurusan atasan, bawahan, itu memang kita tak boleh elak dan kita tak boleh lari lah. Bukan sahaja di bidang Fmb tetapi di semua bidang lah. Bidang macam-macam semua ada masalah ni. Tetapi untuk jadi profesional semasa bekerja, kita buat sahaja tugasan kita, buat apa yang diamanahkan sampai sehingga masa yang ditetapkan. Kalau macam kita dah buat, orang tu tak, macam yang toksik tu tak nak bekerja sama dengan kita, it's okay, dia janji kita dah buat apa yang kita kena buat. Bagi saya lah.
Betul, toxic people ni ada je kat mana-mana. So diri kita sendiri tu macam mana kita nak macam nak kawal benda tu ke, nak elak benda tu ke.
Betul. Cara kita berurusan dengan orang, kalau kita jangan sama orang kata dia toksik, kita pun nak jadi toksik tak. Boleh toksik tapi selepas waktu bekerja lah. Jangan terbawa-bawa sebab tujuan kita bekerja adalah kita nak movekan apa servis yang kita bagi, kita nak benda tu sampai kepada customer kita dan janganlah benda-benda personal ni kita mengganggu perjalanan pekerjaan kita tu. Sebab mana-mana pun pergi, even dekat macam Miss Nancy share tadi kat Genting ke kat apa-apa itu, Genting lagi macam-macam manusia kan. Lagilah macam-macam. Jadi kita kena buat satu macam persediaan mental lah. Nak kata dia selalu positif pun susah juga sebenarnya. Dia ada masa lah, tetapi satu je, jangan terbawa-bawa lah semasa belajar pekerjaan.
Betul. Okay, ada next soalan.
Adakah perkembangan teknologi boleh mengurangkan peluang pekerjaan? Okey, yang ini saya tak nafikan. Dia ada mempengaruhi sedikit lah. Kan macam yang saya cakap McD tadi, ada mesin tu jadi pekerja kurang lah, nak ambil order, nak ambil tu, jadi dia kurang. Ini memang boleh berlaku dan dia akan terus berlaku. Dia sebagai Fmb ni rasanya tak ada lagi makan kenyang online, tak ada lagi kot. Jadi kita adalah yang kita boleh buat kita untuk still boleh provide makanan kepada orang lah.
Satu lagi yang saya perasan dalam bidang Fmb yang macam diorang nak kurangkan peluang pekerjaan tu macam yang tengah trend sekarang, robot waiter tu. Diorang nak kurangkan staff, nak guna robot pula sekarang.
Betul. Dekat mana saya tengok kalau dekat saya berada di Kuantan, kalau dekat Kuantan ni dekat mana tu? Dia macam restoran jugalah. Tapi saya tak ingat kedai apa. Baru-baru ni lah saya pergi, dia gunakan robot tu. Tapi pada saya robot dengan manusia senang lagi, manusia sebenarnya.
Betul.
Yelah, hari itulah dia hantar makanan, lepas tu dia terlanggar meja orang yang macam ni. Dia nak marah dia bukan pun. Jadi pada saya teknologi ni ada baik dan buruk ni lah, ada kelebihan dan okay, kita tak boleh, setakat ni kita masih belum boleh lagi bergantung 100% kepada teknologi. Kita masih memerlukan tenaga kerja manusia lah.
Betul tu. Okey. Ada lagi ke soalan untuk Puan Hamidah?
Kedai nasi kandak. Kedai nasi kandak. Kedai mamak pun boleh guna.
Kebanyakannya kedai mamak yang saya perasan guna tu.
Yelah, dia satu benda yang bagus lah. Canggih. Tapi macam saya cakap, dia pun kadang-kadang menyusahkan juga sebenarnya. Ada lagi ke soalan?
Macam ada tadi Puan cakap pasal gaji di bidang okey. Kejap Puan Mida ada masalah teknikal. Tunggu Puan Hamidah masuk. Okey.
Maaf saya. Pada pendapat Puan, adakah outsourcing food lebih baik untuk organisasi? Okey. Outsourcing food. Okey, macam berkaitan dengan pekerjaan saya sekarang, di mana saya menguruskan outsource company lah. Tapi bagi saya dia ada kelebihan dan kekurangan lah. Macam dari segi kelebihannya, food ni macam kita hire satu company untuk menguruskan servis di hospital yang saya bekerja sekarang. Kita hire satu company, jadi dialah yang kena proses makanan tu hingga sampai ke pesakit. Okay, jadi maknanya saya sebagai yang bertugas di Jabatan Dietetik tidak terlibat secara langsung. Maknanya saya tak adalah turun pergi tolong masak ke susun makanan ke, hantar ke patient, tidak, saya tidak terlibat secara langsung. Di mana outsource company ni dia uruskan sendiri. Dia ada pekerja dia sendiri, dia ada orang yang serve, orang yang masak, orang yang plating makanan tu dan orang yang terima barang dan sebagainya lah. Yang bukan outsource saya tak adalah nak sampai ke nak uruskan, nak fikir hari ni berapa order ni, okay hari ni tak untung, tak ada, saya tak ada fikir ke arah itu lah. Okay, yang itu pada saya adalah satu kelebihan jugalah sebab dia mengurangkan orang kata kebergantungan kepada kita lah. Okay. Dari sudut kekurangan pula, disebabkan dia adalah outsource company, jadi kita tak ada handle dia secara direct lah. Di mana contoh company tu dia ada pekerja memang direct under dia. Maknanya pembayaran gaji apa semua under dia. Jadi bila dia orang direct dengan company tu sendiri, jadi kadang-kadang staff tu tak adalah dia macam nak respect tetapi dia tak ada nak macam betul-betul ikut apa yang kita cakap. Dia agak tu jugalah. Susah jugalah nak deal, kena apa-apa kena deal dengan dia punya top management lah.
Alright. Soalan dari saya, Puan Hamidah. Tadi Puan Hamidah ada cakap pasal salary, pasal gaji, Fmb semua kan. So pada pendapat Puan, adakah sebab gaji dalam bidang Fmb ni, especially bagi operation lah, yang tak seberapa tu tak juga, kira tahap-tahap minimum je, menyebabkan orang kurang nak masuk dalam bidang ni. Sebab saya ada terbaca dekat satu news yang Fmb ni kurang pekerja and so on. Apa pendapat Puan Hamidah?
Pendapat saya yang menyatakan, etika yang menyatakan staff kurang di dalam industri Fmb ni adalah faktor utamanya adalah gaji. Gaji tu saya tak nafikan, lagipun ia bukan dalam bidang kuasa saya, tetapi pada saya gaji tu masih untuk orang kata setimpal dengan penat lelah di dalam Fmb ni kan masih minimum lagi lah sebenarnya. Memang susah sikit kita nak cari di mana yang betul-betul setimpal, melainkan kita dah berada lama di dalam bidang tu lah. Sebab tu saya cakap tadi, disebabkan kita pun di luar bidang kita, di luar kuasa kita untuk mengawal kenaikan gaji tu. Jadi apa yang graduate daripada Fmb food service ni, bila dapat satu pekerjaan, bila kita dah dapat dan kita mula bekerja, seharusnya kita cuba untuk kekal agak lama lah di dalam bidang tu. Maksud saya di dalam pekerjaan tu, supaya bila kita melompat, jadi gaji tu lagilah bila kita melompat dari satu kerja yang lama nak pergi ke satu kerja yang baru, jadi bila cari majikan yang baru tu dia akan orang kata dia akan nego tau gaji kita. So kadang-kadang kita desak, kita akan terus terima. Jadi pada saya apa kata, kita kekalkan apa yang kita dah bekerja sekarang, kita dapatkan ilmu, kita dapatkan knowledge, kita dapatkan experience, kita kumpul, dan benda tu lah yang akan jadikan kita harga bayaran gaji kepada kita yang lebih setimpal lah. Tetapi dari segi orang kata baru nak cebur, baru habis belajar, nak terus kerja, memang susah sikit lah nak dapat gaji yang orang kata mahal sikit lah. Setakat ni tu masih ada lagi. Tetapi pada saya jangan putus asa, jangan rasa down. Boleh terus kerja. Macam ramai juga kawan-kawan saya dulu pun kerja dari bawah, sekarang pun ramai yang dah naik pangkat. So memang bila dah naik pangkat tu, insyaAllah gaji pun akan okey jugalah.
Thank you Puan Hamidah. Ada lagi soalan ke? Kalau ada lagi soalan boleh ajukan kepada Puan Hamidah di ruangan komen.
ke?
Ada lagi ke soalan? Okey, kalau dah tak ada soalan, saya rasa setakat itu saja Puan Hamidah. Terima kasih kerana telah meluangkan masa bersama kami dan memberi pencerahan di setiap soalan yang diajukan dan bagi tips untuk kami yang bakal jadi fresh graduate ni untuk masuk ke bidang especially Fmb. Okey, saya rasa setakat itu saja. Terima kasih Puan Hamidah. Kita akan teruskan dengan sesi bergambar.
Sebelum tu saya nak ucapkan terima kasih lah banyak-banyak sebab sudi menjemput saya untuk bagi sedikit sharing knowledge yang tak seberapa sebenarnya. Tapi dia harap itu dapat memberi sedikit motivasi lah kepada adik-adik yang akan bakal graduate nanti.
InsyaAllah Puan. Terima kasih banyak-banyak.
Okey.
Okey, kita start ambil gambar.
Okay.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. Okey.
Alright.
Terima kasih Puan.
Okay,
Terima kasih Puan join kami.
Saya doakan korang semua selamat maju jaya lah.
InsyaAllah, amin.
Okay.
InsyaAllah Puan.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you Puan Hamidah for the second slot just now. So, in conclusion, I hope through this webinar, it's helped us how to face a real life after graduate and got many more skills, set goals and other. In addition, I hope this webinar have shared many tips and knowledge to all participants and audience about our topic that has been discussed for everyone. Thank you to the panelists and to the all participants that joined us in our webinar today. We really appreciate your participation through our webinar. We will now show the closing ceremony video. Once again, we would like to remind you to fill the KI form. Thank you. Before we end the webinar, let's take a minute for photograph with our panel. All right, I think that's all from us. Thank you.